Okay, welcome back. We're going to talk about mastering physics. So I have the links for you here. 2 links take you to the same place. Alright, just a different look to them, and I will show you each. Before we get started with that, one thing I want to point out is in this top left corner is your calendar. This calendar is only for Moodle-based assignments. So your labs, your discussion boards, your test, those will be here. The homework and quizzes that are in Mastering, those assignments have their own calendar within Mastering. They don't sync up to this calendar. Alright, so sorry about that. You will have 2 calendars to keep up with, or you can take snapshots of both of them and make your own calendar. Right, just an FYI. Also, any work that you do in Mastering does not automatically come over into Moodle, grade-wise. Right, so as soon as you finish your homework in Mastering and you pop back over to Moodle and check the grade book, it's not going to be there. I have to force them to communicate, so I have to sync those grades, and I will do that at least twice a week for you. Okay? If you don't know how to get to the grade book, you click on the menu up here, and that will pop open your list and then grades. Voila. Alright. Okay, so now to the task at hand. Click on My Lab Mastering Tools here at the top. Alright, now I've already logged in and I have a Pearson account, so mine goes right in to tell me to go ahead and open. Alright, if you will not get this. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. You will not get this screen. Your screen will have a yellow bar just like this, but it'll tell you to log in or create an account. Alright, if you already have a Pearson account from a previous course, you can use that login and password. If you don't remember it, come down here. Forgot your Pearson username and password, get that. Do not make a new account. Okay? If you've never had a Pearson account, then click the button that says create one. Alright, once you get all situated with that, logged in, it will automatically link you to my course in Pearson. Okay? Now, if you go to the Pearson website on your own, right, like open another web browser and go to Pearson all on your own, then that will not be synced up with Moodle. Okay? And then your grades won't come over, and then we'll have a hot mess, and you'll be on the phone with tech support for a couple hours. We don't want that. So go through Moodle, create your account, get linked up. Okay, so again, once you're linked up, when you come back in through Moodle, this is what it'll look like. And you just click Open My Lab and Mastering, and it will take you to our Pearson page. Right? So we have some choices down the sidebar here. Right, course home, which is where we're going to come to. So here is your calendar for Pearson Mastering Physics. You can hover over each one and you'll see a pop-up window that tells you when it's due, when it's available, and when it will close and what category it is, whether homework or quiz. Okay. Alright. If you prefer list view, you can click on assignments right here. And again, it will give you that list view with a calendar you can turn on or off here to the side. Okay, and again, the due dates will run down the right-hand side of this list column. Scores is where you can see your grades here in Mastering, right? Course tools. If you wanted to start some emails or discussions, right? I don't use these, but if you want to start something, go for it. If you get access to the e-text, there's that. I will warn you that e-text uses Flash, so make sure your Adobe Flash is updated if you're going to use this e-text. Study area has a lot of cool things in it, so we will access the study area. You have a drop-down menu that comes up to the top where you pick which chapter you want. All right, tell it to go. It will give you this chapter guide right here, right? So these are the main topics, each section of the chapter. You click on these links and it'll take you to that page in the textbook. But there's these cool things right here, interactive figures. You can click on that and it will give you an animated interactive figure to let you play with the parameters of that concept to have a visual aspect, a visual learning tool of how that concept works. There's word study tools, quizzes, again, the interactive videos. You can quiz yourself. There's flashcards that you can use to test your knowledge. All kinds of cool study tools here. Okay. That is your mastering. Again, I'll go back to assignments. The first one you're going to see on the list here is the introduction, right, for conceptual physics. That's the tutorial homework I mentioned in the earlier video. All right, it is tedious and it'll take you a little bit of time. You'll probably have to look up a few things on Google, and that is fine for this one. Okay, I do prefer you not to use Google when it actually comes to physics stuff in your later assignments. All right, but to get through this tutorial perfectly fine, because this is basically a tutorial just to show you how mastering works. Okay, I do expect utmost integrity and honesty out of my students. All right, so no Googling answers, things like that. All right. We have discussion boards. We have many ways to get you help. The tools here. All right, because everything you read on the internet is not true. Shocking, I know, but there it is. Okay, and plus if you cheat your way through your homework and your quizzes, there's no way you're going to do well on the test, and that is a big chunk of your grades. So just stay on the straight and narrow, guys. All right, I'm always here to help. And you have the online net tutor as well. Okay, so again, if you have any questions, you just let me know. And I'm just going to show you just really quickly that the other link that I have here does indeed go to the same spot. All right, it just saves you the one click on the yellow box. It jumps right to our course homepage. All right, to each his own, they both work. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. I have here in the course introduction part, if you scroll down to where our video will be located, all right, here's where I ask you to update your Flash Player in Java. Make sure you got that. Okay. This is a PDF that will also give you tips on mastering help if you get stuck with the login process. All right, and if I'm not mistaken, it has their support line on there, and there is also a support chat online. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's start some physics.